My name is Michael Smar. I'm currently in my third year doing my PhD in public health, specializing in mathematical epidemiology. My research focuses on developing modeling methods where we can understand the impact of clustered interaction in the spread of infectious diseases. I started school at the age of 10 because my parents couldn't afford to send me to school. By the time I started, along the line, I had to stop. The reason was because of the violent conflict that broke out in my hometown. My parents' property, the farm, was completely burnt down, and so they couldn't afford to send me to school. I have to go back home and resolve into full-time farming with my parents. After some years in the village farming with my parents, I got some money, completed my high school, and went to the university. But after the first year in the university, I was going to be withdrawn because I couldn't afford to continue. That was when one of my friends told me about a scholarship that was ongoing, but I couldn't apply because I had no internet-enabled phone and there was no laptop. And one of my uncles who gave me 1,000 naira, which was equivalent of like £5 at that time, and I used the money in the internet cafe to register for the scholarship. That was how I wrote the scholarship exam and passed. Eventually, I awarded a scholarship that covered my undergraduate program. After seeing my parents struggle in the village, none of them went to school, and doing farming, and the farm was destroyed during the violent conflict, and seeing that we could barely afford food. And so I decided to say, okay, as a young child, there's something I needed to do. So I was going to school. I didn't know whether the school was going to even help me in any way, but I was looking for a way to help solve the problem in my community, the problem in my family. Then I saw a sticker in someone's car, at that time I could read, that said, "Be educated and make your family proud." And then immediately something struck me, and I realized that being educated could make my family proud and also could help me to redesign the line of history in my family. So I decided to say, okay, if I could do anything, sacrifice the comfort I had, do what I could in order to go to school, I'll be able to do that. But then it was quite difficult for me to do that because of the financial constraints, so there was no hope. At the end, I got the scholarship, which helped me. Seeing how difficult it was for me and how long it took me to get to where I am today, and saying that I almost gave up and there was no initial motivation, even though I was self-motivated, there was no way for me to be able to climb to the point that I am currently. I see getting the opportunity to come to the UK, not just a platform for me to make contribution to sciences, but it's opportunity for me to liberate my mind from the experiences of the past, to see the possibilities that I never saw before. And it's a confirmation that whatever you believe in is what you will live to be. And it has also given me the assurance that I can become anything I want to be. Apart from that, saying that there are people in the world who are making contributions to make sure that other people are getting the opportunity that they never had. It's one of the things I learned. I never knew that it was possible before. Coming to the University of Warwick and seeing that someone or some people out there have made the donation to make sure that someone like me from one remote village in Nigeria coming to the UK and having all the possibilities that other people have in this place is something I cannot be able to describe. Okay, after my PhD, my plan is to take up a research position somewhere to work as a research scientist. If possible, do postdoc related to my field and to build my ability in order to make this kind of independent research. But then in the nearest future, I hope to establish my own research organization where I can recruit people to work with me and where I can make impact to many lives at the same time. I am sure that some dreams will remain dreams, except there are people who offer their shoulders for others to climb like me. And I know there are people around the world who are making contribution to ensure that the world is a better place, giving us platform. And I say thank you because I'm one of those grateful beneficiaries of these sacrifices. Thank you for what you do.